Well, the Great Pyramid at Giza is interesting, obviously, for a number of reasons and has been of interest to humans for thousands of years. The intent of the construction of the Great Pyramid and its two sister pyramids at Giza is fascinating. In particular, with regard to the Great Pyramid, understanding its form, its geometry, can lead to a greater understanding of what that pyramid's function was, what the intention of the builders was in constructing such monumental architecture that continues to fascinate all of us today. The important items to keep in mind for the Great Pyramid is with respect to the relative size and dimensions of the Great Pyramid. Its layout on Giza, on a bedrock foundation, the square upon which the pyramid was constructed, the size of that square, as well as the total height of the pyramid, and understanding the ratio between the length of each of the four sides of the pyramid, as well as what that total height of the pyramid is. And interestingly, researchers have found that those ratios are indicative of the Egyptians not only knowing the value of pi as a constant related to the diameter of a circle and the circumference of a circle, but knowing that they could utilize that value of pi, 3.14 approximately, being incorporated within the geometry of a pyramidal structure that appears to have no circularity associated with its form. This is fascinating. Why would a culture construct a structure taking many years, utilizing manpower consisting of thousands of people, actively constructing as well as supporting the individuals that were involved in the planning, design, engineering, and installation of each of these megalithic blocks to construct such a huge structure that stands today? Why would pi be incorporated into a pyramidal form? If you look at that structure, its form, it tells you something about what the function of that structure is, in tandem with the exterior dimensions and spatial configuration of that structure on the exterior. If in tandem we look at that with regard to the different halls and rooms that are located in the Great Pyramid, you'll notice that there is a lower chamber, what is referred to as the Queen's Chamber and the King's Chamber up higher in the pyramid, and they are connected by hallways or access ways throughout the pyramid. There is a particular configuration that can be observed when one is looking at the pyramid in a particular way, particular perspective, that helps one identify the intent of those various rooms and hallways within the pyramid. Understanding the proportions that the Egyptians used for drawing human forms throughout time helps us to understand why they placed these rooms and hallways the way they did. And what I found is understanding those configurations of rooms in a particular perspective in tandem with the exterior form of the Great Pyramid leads to a direct understanding of what the reason is for that pyramid and the importance that it had not only to ancient people of Egypt but to all mankind throughout time, including modern human beings around the world. And it is as important to humans today as it was when that structure was built 4,500 years ago.